Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and obviously judging by the title of the video, we're going to be going over both of my vehicles today, but let's just get right into the video. First off, we can take a quick look at the Shelby. We're not going to be taking her out today, sadly, and that's just because of the weather. I was going to take her out, but then I saw this and I was like, well, that's not going to happen. But yeah, absolutely love this car. I've put just over 2,000 miles on it since I first got it, and other than the shifter being a little bit funny, haven't had any issues with it. The car's been flawless. It just drives absolutely amazingly, and I actually end up loving it more and more every single day. The truck over here, sorry, it's super dirty. I'm gonna clean it next week, I promise. You guys probably think I take horrible care of my vehicles because it seems like half the time that I film they're always super dirty, but it's just because I happen to film on Sunday, and that's usually the day right before I end up cleaning my cars, and so then they're the dirtiest to that point. But I have put about 6,500 miles on this truck since I got it from brand new, and it's done absolutely amazingly. Haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. There's been a couple recalls on the truck, but that happens to pretty much every new vehicle nowadays, and so I just absolutely love it so far. And then on a side note, I don't know if you guys can see, but it is starting to snow very, very lightly. So let's pop into the truck where it's going to be warm. I'm going to attempt to keep this video as concise as possible, so hopefully this ends up being a little bit more of a short video compared to what I normally do. And I know I don't do super long videos, usually they're only 8 to maybe 12 minutes long, but I'm going to try to make this one a little bit shorter. But onto the subject of the title, you know, how do I afford to purchase 2 brand new cars at only 21 years old? Because obviously you'll see the stories out there all the time where there are people that are my age that are buying brand new cars, but if you actually look at the, overall, those are the stories that obviously come to the surface, right? Because those people get a lot of popularity for being able to purchase things at, such a young age. You don't see all the other people that aren't able to that because, most people at this age, they aren't going out and buying new cars, and a lot of them aren't even buying cars in general because, they're just driving around whatever their parents bought for them for their first car, whatever. Some of them are, actually buying their first own car with their own money. Obviously with me, that's not the case. I've had, since I first started driving, I've actually had quite a few cars already, which it's cool, but at the same time not really, because the first few cars, it wasn't intentional. The first car that I got was actually not even when I was 16 years old. I couldn't afford a car when I was 16 years old. I was working up at one of the ski resorts here in Utah, and I had been saving up money, but not quite enough to buy a car, so I kept saving up, and I had saved up a few $1,000s, and I ended up paying about, I think, $1,500, $2,000 for my first car. It was an old Suzuki Grand Vitara, super ugly SUV, had like 200,000 miles on it, and I remember I had that car for a year and a half, and I never even gave it an oil change. I was that bad with the maintenance of the car. I ended up getting in a car accident with that. The car got totaled, so I had to get another car. And the second car I got was a little Ford, I think it was a Freestyle. It was like a hatchback looking, station wagon looking SUV. It was super ugly again. Another cheap car that was just a few $1,000s. And I had that car for about 8 months, and then it started falling apart on me. Like, everything just started breaking on it, and so I was like, I gotta get rid of this. And so then I ended up going to a Subaru dealership, and I did a lease on a new Subaru Impreza because I don't drive a whole lot of miles per year, and I just needed a really low payment for something while I was going to college at one of the universities here in the state. And And so it was kind of like the perfect thing for me because it gave me really low payment. Obviously, the car that I traded in, that Ford Freestyle, was like down payment towards the lease, so it helped lower down the payment. And it was a brand new car, didn't have to worry about reliability, and so that worked for me at that time. I had that car for about a year and 3 months roughly, but basically after finishing things up at the university, I decided to get the job that I'm currently at, which is at one of the dealerships here in Utah. That job has opened up obviously a lot of doors for me currently, and after the first few months of working at that job, I ended up getting a Porsche Boxster, which some of you might remember. It was an older one, but had really low miles on it. It was 27,000 miles when I bought it, 2006. And that car, I loved it because it was my first sports car. It was a lightweight sports car. It was fun, and it was exciting for me because it was like the first like cool car that I got just because I wanted to get it, not out of necessity. So I get that car in July of 2017, and obviously things are going better and better at the dealership. I'm, you know, kind of moving up in the systems with that, and that job at the dealership has been really good to me because they actually have everything off of a volume basis for the sales staff at that place, and so all I have to worry about is just purely volume. It doesn't matter what I sell, it just matters how many, and so I just keep moving up and up and up with that. And then in the beginning of 2018, I just am so sick of that Impreza. I had the Porsche and I had the Impreza, and I just absolutely hated the Impreza. So I needed a little bit of a change. I wanted something different for the vehicle I was driving every day. What I actually did was I ended up getting this truck that I still have today it was April of 2018. And I actually still had the Impreza because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. My payment on it was so low. It was like $130 a month, and so I was like, oh, maybe I'll just keep it so that I keep the miles lower on the truck, and you know, I'll save money on gas. That lasted in my mind for about 3 or 4 days, and then I ended up selling the Impreza because just this kind of, you know, the stress of having to deal with 3 different vehicles and insuring them all, it just kind of, it got to me a little bit. Even though it wasn't a thing where I couldn't afford to have the 3 cars, I just didn't want to have to deal with it and then worrying about having where to park them and all that. So I got rid of the Impreza, ended up selling that. And then a few months later, at the end of 2018, September roughly, that's when I kind of got a little bit more fed up with the Porsche. I was sick of the convertible aspect of it, and so I ended up getting rid of that one for the Shelby. After being fed up with the Porsche for a while, I get the Shelby GT350, and that was super exciting for me because the Porsche was my first sports car, but the Shelby was like my first hardcore sports car in my mind. And obviously being track focused, and everyone loves that car, and it's, you know, a coupe, it's not a convertible, and so people just think it's the coolest thing ever. I mean, I get a lot of attention when I drive that car. It's bright red, and so it gets attention anyways, but then being a Shelby and car people, they know what it is, they love it. And so a lot, since I got that car, when I had the Porsche, I had a lot of people questioning me, but then going over the Shelby, then I had more people question me, you know, how am I able to basically, you know, toggle all this and afford all of this? And obviously the easy answer is I work very hard at my job. I do very good there, but I've started to try to outsource a little bit. I'm not planning on quitting my job or anything like that, obviously, but you know, stuff such as YouTube I see as, you know, a future investment, so I've started to kind of branch out towards that, and then a couple of other things. But that's really the main thing, is just, you know, I ended up getting a job at a place, and I was at the right place at the right time, and I worked hard there, and so now it's paid off very well, where, you know, at a very young age I can get these vehicles. It's, you know, basically were my dream cars, and I would have never thought that possible just a few years ago. Now that I'm done with my soapbox, we have finally arrived to an undisclosed location so that I can get a much needed haircut. Well, it's a good thing that I did take the truck today, because the weather report was kind of right. Even though it said only 50% chance, I would not have made it back alive in the Shelby. But really, thank you all again for watching. If you're stopping for the first time, please subscribe, leave a thumbs up if you liked the video, comment down below what you thought, and I will see all of you in that next video.